Hi Aquarius, this is Christine with Indigo Wings, and this is your November 2018 love reading. Before I get started, this is a reading for a large number of people, and because of that, it might not resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. It just is not the message for you. If you are interested in getting a personal reading with me, check the description box below where all of my contact information is. So the theme for the month of November is finances and career. And so I feel like you're not going to be super focused on relationship issues, or not really, like your focus is going to be pulled from that because you're going to be more focused on your career, or if you're having financial concerns, like that's really going to be where your priority is this month. So the first two cards that come out, we got the Six of Water, and then we got the King of Water. And I feel like, for some of you, this Six of Water energy might be somebody that is returning to you from your past, or somebody that you've had a past relationship with. For others of you, this might be somebody newer, but you might feel like a really strong connection to them. Something like a soulmate type connection. For some of you, if this is a person that is returning from your past, I feel like you might be in a position where you're both kind of making your past times together sound better than they really were. The King of Water, I feel like you you really have this, like I said, connection with this person, and this is somebody who's very respected. You feel like you can rely on. Maybe they might kind of come across a little bit as like an authority type figure. But it's somebody who kind of like, despite you being focused on taking care of your own things, like it kind of stirs up this longing of wanting to be, or not like a longing, but it stirs up these feelings of wanting to, be very trusting of this person and open your heart and, kind of let them in. Now the clarifying cards, we have the Six of Swords, and I feel like, this is related to those of you who are connecting with somebody from your past. And I feel like, if you're kind of making your past sound better than it was, and you're like, yeah, this time around it's going to be better. Like that's what I feel like this card is saying, is that, you're moving on from a difficult past relationship with them. You're going to try again, and you're expecting it to be better. And then we have the Devil, and I feel like this person is somebody who, it's kind of like there's this energy of, maybe they're not good for you, and you're kind of having some doubts creep in, like, oh, maybe this isn't the best situation, but you're kind of pulled in. I feel like there's a lot of sexual energy with this person, but it's like you're just kind of feeling like a heaviness. And then we have the Five of Swords, and I feel like you're like kind of your intuition's kicking in here, and I feel like it puts you into this place of mental conflict. Like you're really you, 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 start to be kind of conflicted about where this is going. You know, and we do have Venus in retrograde. Venus retrograde is a time when sometimes things from our past can be coming back for us to kind of revisit. And, you know, and this might be kind of that period, because Venus does go direct November 16th. And so, you know, that might be kind of around the time where you're like, maybe this isn't the best for me. And because of that, I feel like you are going to come into this place where you are just, you know, I'm going to focus on myself. I got to focus on my business, my career, my finances. I got to do what I got to do. You know, and maybe with like the stress that you're feeling, you know, indulge yourself and do things for yourself that maybe you wouldn't normally do. You know, but while you're doing that, I feel like, you know, you have the star here. I feel like there is, you know, initially going to be this hope for the future, you know, and, you know, this kind of wanting to be on the right path, feeling like you might be on the right path. But then the clarifying cards come out, and I feel like the star is going to be like your outward energy, like, you know, yeah, I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to get my stuff together, and things are going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. You know, we're happy. This is good. You know, plan for the future, on the right path. But then the fears creep in. We have the 7 of Swords. And I feel like you are going to know that this is like, you know, and the other card that came out with the 7 of Swords was the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like your inner self, like there's going to be like this dialogue, like, hold up. Don't know that this is the best situation to move forward with. You know, so I feel like you're going to be toggling a little bit, you know, wanting to plan for that future, and like ignore, you know, having a hard time ignoring that inner knowing that's saying, maybe this isn't the best thing. So then the last cards that come out, we have the 7 of Air, so that's the same as the 7 of Swords, and then we have the 5 of Fire, and I feel like, you know, you're gonna kind of accept that, you know what, I'm not ready to be on this path with this person. I'm not ready to, you know, go down the future road just this yet. You know, and I feel like there's like a knowing like that something's not right. And I think, you know, we have the 5 of Fire. You know, this is a card of conflict. This is a card of, you know, maybe like it's like a card of like bothersome details and, you know, competing goals. And I feel like, you know, something's going to be coming out that this person wasn't exactly who you thought they were, or maybe they, you know, maybe in this period where things were, you know, all sunshine and roses and happy, maybe you were kind of pushing down some of the things that actually are important to you and that you do care about, you know, and I think you're just going to realize, you know what, I don't think we're on the same page. I'm not sure we should continue going forward with this. And we have the Queen of Swords as a clarifier. So this is a card of cutting things out that are not serving you. And I think you know that your priority needs to be with your career and your finances and taking care of yourself. And so you're gonna have no problem saying, out, I'm done. And doing so, you got the 10 of Cups. So, you know, don't be sad or disappointed. Like, I feel like this situation not working out is going to end up being a really good thing, because, you know, the 10 of Cups is like, you know, the fairy tale ending type of situation. It's, you know, the family, the kids, the love, the rewarding everything. And so don't be like down on yourself, because I feel like you have to go through this to get to that 10 of Cups. This is going to be teaching you something that, like, you're going to be learning something from this, and you know, a lesson's going to be coming out of this that is going to really be helpful to you. And we have the full moon in Taurus is coming up on October 24th, and that's a full moon that is really going to be pushing people to look forward and focus on, you know, ways that they can grow and how they can move into the new. And I feel like this is like very much happening with your reading here, that you are being kind of forced to grow and see what it is that you want to take with you in this new energy. And the surrender card for November is surrender the habit to people pleasing. And I really feel like a lot of you, this is going to be the lesson for you, is, you know, and I feel like in this 6 of Water, King of Water energy here, you're going to start out with that, like just trying to please this person, but you're going to realize, like, no, I need to please myself and I need to go with what works for me. And so this card says, speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. And so, you know, even though this is something that I don't necessarily see this connection working out, it's really for the best, because you're going to be being true to yourself and taking care of yourself, which is really big. So Aquarius, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, comment below. I'd love to hear from you. If this reading did resonate with you and you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, please check out the description box below for the ways that you can get in touch with me. I am offering a special through October 21st or 31st on this exact spread. It's 2 months ahead Love Tarot Scope for November and December for only $40. So if that's something you're interested in, my email is in the description box and you can contact me and we can get that set up for you. I hope that you guys have a great November, and I will see you with the December reading.